Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sib and Ivan are looking for stupid domains to buy. Uh,
Yes. We are living the cliche. We are living the cliche
yeah,
basically.
a bit
So
of backstory to that. I'm moving house next month, fingers crossed, and I'm getting finally good internet, and I will have a static IP as well. So I want to buy a domain to use that for like experiments and putting very isolated from the rest of the network Raspberry Pi on the internet, so I can run my stupid servers and whatnot. And I need a separate domain for that. It's gonna be something very, very stupid that nobody will think to check. So yeah, that was what I was doing a second ago. And then Ivan was like, Seb, the ads are out. We need to go live. And I'm like, but I'm checking domains. This is important.
yes, this is important. Yes. And I'm not gonna spoil the name of the domain, so people on the stream are not gonna steal your domains. Okay,
I
so
mean,
that's the.
Marcus is suggesting
Oh,
spycam.com, but I don't know, even that's something you should set up where
let
you can
me.
see 24/7 the sofa and just the sofa.
Wait, why it's not working? Okay, let me. Can you see Spike? What's going on?
No, it's not there. Haha, you broke the spy cam. It
I
didn't last
didn't
long.
break the Spike.
Rip.
Shut up. Shut up.
Would be like actions but with dogs. Yes. Yep, yeah, fair enough. Good point, Mark.
Where is it? Where
So,
is it?
while Ivan tries to fix the spy cam, which I think is the reason many of you are here today, because this is a totally
Yes.
improvised episode because our scheduling kind of got fucked. Not because of our fault, but we had to postpone the design episode that we were supposed to be having today, and we're gonna have it in 2 weeks, I think, probably. Just waiting for the guests to confirm, and now we are going to be doing some feature work because I realized at some point that yeah, we haven't really done that in a while. I mean, we've done a lot of fancy things, but we haven't really worked on the core features of the app. And specifically, the thing that we haven't really worked on yet is the main feature of the app, which is when it's in the background, taking the notifications while it's active and snoozing them and just making sure that that core scenario works, which in turn probably will also mean that we need to add like some sort of a foreground service thing that posts notifications all the time that we can then snooze, because otherwise we don't really have a way to do this. Hi and welcome, Pombrocoptero. I don't know if I read it right,
Welcome.
but ciao. Um, what else? Yes, so before we get started, I just want to remind everyone that we are going to be having, like today is just an episode that went sideways, let's say. But on Sunday, we have our favorite troll as a guest. So Mark is going to be joining us, and we're going to be covering some war stories. And Spike is here. Spike! 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 No, don't take Spike out.
Shut up. That's that. This is
Spike!
the okay. Now this is working, right? I mean, I'm OBSing so hard right now.
By the way,
So.
speaking of Spike, there's going to be
Mhm.
surprises soon.
Bam, bam, bam. Yes. So we are very excited. We are very excited. So let's have a round of being very grateful. So we have. So I'm very happy that most of you, well, all of you, are gonna get stickers in the next days, according to what the mail service is gonna be able to do. But we shipped everything This week, we also shipped the signed copy of Androids that Giuseppe won a couple of months ago. I'm sorry. I mean, it's there's a lot of stuff in my life at the moment. So everybody's getting what they won, and I want to yes, is and on the more being grateful side of things, we have a new subscriber on Coffee. So thank you, Sasha, that
Grazie,
joined
Sasha.
the bruschetta tier, becoming the first monthly subscriber of 2021. We have
22, dude.
already
22.
20. Wow, Jesus. Wow, this is you know what this is like, the 2020 season 3, right? It's
Pretty
basically kind
much.
of the same thing. The script is it's slowing a bit down, but there is no fancy stuff anymore. So 2022. Thank you to our existing 2021 subscriber supporters, Maya, Mark, and the others. On the supporting side, I want to remember that you can support us in a multitude of ways. You can buy our swag. You can support us on Twitch if you have an Amazon Prime subscription. The Amazon Prime subscription is gonna be connected to your Twitch account, and with your Twitch account, then you can subscribe for free. You will see like a subscribe with Prime button, and it's for free for you, and we get like €1 something. So that's enough to pay the next round of stickers
Yeah.
and stickers that. So we have. I mean, I'm full of shit. Like the stick. No, this is not stickers. This
You
is
can
like
see Spike started moving when you moved the treats. I was like, my stuff?
yeah,
It's my
yeah.
stuff?
That's the stuff that triggers. So we have the usual giveaway also today. You can win stickers. This is what we get you with your support. If you have a subscription, active subscription, you will also get the holo stickers. So you can buy our stickers on our store. You cannot buy the holo one. So the holo one is just for the people joining the giveaway live, and you will also get like a bunch of other fancy stickers that we have around. Um, so this is basically for the live. You can also help us with the store. So if you want to buy socks, t-shirts, everything with the Angry Pizza logo, you can buy it on our Spring store. And final thing, if I can find the link, where is it? Here you go. You can support us also on Coffee, as I said. So thank you for your support. And if you hear a crying baby, yeah,
It's
still,
because there's a crying baby.
it's because, yes, adults,
Yeah.
adults. Yeah, it's gonna
Fair enough.
happen eventually.
Okay, so
But
someone was asking for a Spike Cam thing to redeem with Italian points. I just added that while you were talking, so it should work
what
theoretically.
was it?
So now, if
What?
someone redeems the "Give me Spike"
Uh-huh.
thing with
Okay.
500 Italian points, then you need to put Spike full screen for 10 seconds.
Yeah, here you go. Perfect.
Aha!
That's it.
You
Just
know, even that's the next thing you need to automate on the Stream Deck, like make it last 10 seconds automatically.
yeah. Because I was already looking to it. I need to understand how I can do if there is like a way to connect this to OBS or Stream Deck, or I need to probably build some sort of software. I don't know. I need to understand if I can do it with, like, things. If this phone did this, then that, or Zapier or something like that. But for now, It's just gonna be just me and
Yeah.
Spike, and then or
Sorry.
just Spike.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to Maya, who said in the chat that she has to wait. Yeah, sorry. I put a 5 minute cooldown because I still like to see Ivan every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably give you like a second Skype stream, just to keep Spike there, but I don't think
I
my
mean,
bandwidth will allow me. So we
well,
need to think about this in the future.
hopefully, in the new place, you'll have enough bandwidth to be able to stream two webcams,
Yeah,
and then we
yeah,
can do
stream
proper
two.
full screen.
Yeah, like such a very well. At least he's super quiet. I love him. So today, as you mentioned, we are gonna do feature work
Yep.
because we don't want to do too much stuff from a design point of view, because the designing project is moving forward. So
Yeah,
that's
we
on
found a
hold.
designer.
That's on
That's the good
hold
news.
from a yes. So we have a dear friend that is gonna bear with us and our bullshit for a while. So that's off the table for now, stream wise, because we need to arrange the design part. But we also want to build actually an app.
So I
So
gave them carte blanche. I don't know
oh,
if they're
nice.
gonna keep the branding colors. I have no idea. I told them I really like my eyes to be bleeding most of the time, but at the same time, I also understand people might not want that. So maybe we
Yes,
can keep that for some sort of like a Easter egg or something like that.
nice. Now that we are also here and we're still in public announcements, public PSA, public service announcement.
Public
Yeah,
sticker
I think
announcement.
so. Sticker announcement. We will start gathering questions for our next guest. So I just dropped the Slido link in the chat, and you can start thinking about anything that is Compose internals, and specifically, Sebastian, we have a very specific topic, right?
Yeah, I
If
mean, the guest we're gonna have in a week is Chuck Jazdevsky. Probably mispronounced the name terribly. I'm sorry, but he's the author of the snapshot system in Compose, and also I think the
Jesus,
guy that
the
invented the slot
snap.
table. So if you
Nice.
have any questions about Compose internals, performance, uh, state management, snapshots, like all that stuff, just put those questions in the Slido, because like it's the guy you want to ask these questions to, and we're super happy that we're gonna have him with us in a week. Hey Hugo, you were
Nice.
missing the big announcement. Uh,
Uh,
I'm just gonna repeat it very quickly. We're gonna have Chuck
yes.
Jazlewski, or hopefully pronouncing it relatively close to how it's supposed to be, in a week. Is the Compose internals wizard master, whatever. You just said that later. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go and buy some domains. No, wait. I meant doing feature work.
Anyway, if you want to follow him on Twitter, I dropped the Twitter handle. So if you want to start gathering informations about the topic and then ask the questions, please use the slide, and it's gonna be also in the episode notes. So don't worry, there it's gonna be there. And this is gonna be intense. This is gonna be one of those episodes where I don't understand shit, like even less shit than
We're
usual.
gonna be nodding
But
furiously. Like,
yeah. I'm gonna just probably just play a GIF of myself, just not even streaming, just playing a GIF, because yeah, I mean this these people, right? I mean, they built the thing, they invented the thing. So if you have questions, it's gonna be like super intense. I love it. So
Okay,
Sebastiano, what are we doing today?
I am okay. Sharing the code now. So what we wanted to do was, as I mentioned, resume working on the main feature of the app. Right now, there's only one way to snooze notifications, which is from the application UI. You just like swipe things part way, and you get something of like a underneath thing where you have a button you can press and you can manually snooze notifications. But the main feature would be yes, breaking shit, Mark, absolutely breaking shit. The main feature is that while the application is in filter mode, I'm calling it like that for a lack of better ways, what we need to do is we need to be filtering out the notifications that are open, that are coming up, hiding them, snoozing them, and have them come back at the end of the snooze window. So essentially, what we can already do manually needs to be done automatically. The first step, I think, is right now we are snoozing them manually by a fixed offset. So the first thing would be to snooze a notification till the next window. Now, the windows right now are set to 1 hour, which I think is complicated for testing. So maybe we can make the windows like 15 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
then we can see.
we can even create like a debug flag. Usually, you do that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
right? If you're
yeah, yeah,
building
yeah.
it for debug.
So we have the preferences, which are where. Do you want to put that stuff in the debug preferences or? Oof, I really
What do you
needed a
mean?
poster check. Thank you. Do you think
I'm
we
sure
should
about
put
that.
that like the size of the window here? Probably we should. I think it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm
So
always thinking long term with this stuff. So if you put the value somewhere in your
yeah,
preferences, so you are not hard coding it, you can always wire remote config, right? At some point, you can always wire
yeah,
like a remote config system that, by the way, I mean, with Firebase, it's just like 2 lines. Um, and then you can start A/B testing, right? I mean, probably we're not going to do this in a project like ours because it's fairly a toy project, but real world scenario. This is what I always do, right? If you have something that it could be meaningful to try, like a value, like a time value. Is it, oh, let's make it 5 minutes, and some colleague just comes and says, oh, why 5 minutes? Like, let's make 10 minutes. So that's the perfect thing to try with an A/B test, because otherwise, I remember one Firebase summit a few years ago in Berlin where they were discussing this kind of approach. If you just, it's my opinion against your opinion, you really don't go anywhere. I mean, you are not giving value to the users, right? But if you have analytics data or tracking or things like that, you need numbers, or nerds, right? Numbers are the thing
yeah,
that we want. You can really build something that is useful to the users, and it takes a lot of emotional resilience to actually accept that your 5 minute value that you were so sure that it will work, it didn't pay off, right? And maybe users were more likely to use the 10-minute one, and I'm like, oh damn, because, and then you need to live with the fact that you're doing this for the users. So I always keep that in mind. As long as it's like, okay, yeah, my opinion versus your opinion, yeah, let's do whatever. But if you want to do something for the users, you need to understand that You need to come to a point. It comes a moment where you're like, okay, I was wrong. It's not that it's a bad thing, but you cannot predict the future. So testing is always the best move at any level, actually. So
Yeah, while you were talking, I
I like.
created the preference stuff, just
Yeah,
a usual fare. As a reminder, we're
nice.
using, we have a variable name. Okay, fine. We're going to have a spike cam sooner or later. So we're using data store. So we have our preferences interface. We have a testing implementation of the preferences. We have the concrete implementation that uses data store. Now that's not done yet because we need to open the protobuffer definition
Bum,
and
bum, bum.
add
Because
our,
we are using the fanciest shit, right?
yep. I think it's int 64 because it's a long. I mean,
Fair
theoretically, it
enough.
doesn't really make sense to use a long for seconds, but I don't know. I went with that because I
Well,
was
I mean,
feeling lazy.
let's try to
Okay, let's use int. Come
understand.
on, let's be nice.
Sure.
By the way, I used duration of seconds to int to avoid writing, 30, 3600 directly because it looks like kind of like shit.
Well, but also something like that will trigger like a detect
No,
magic
that
number
that
violation.
wouldn't. That wouldn't
No?
because it's a variable, so it's fine. Well, it's a property. Properties are
Mm.
fine. You can do that. But yeah, in general, that like it's just
Well,
more
but this is
readable. I
actually
think it
nice.
expresses
It's
more
nice, yeah.
clearly what we're going for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Hugo, yes, doing it for the people. But that's the thing. I mean, yeah, you solve one problem, but you're basically building something for other people, right? And by the way,
Okay,
the synthesizer drums app looks very cool. I have no idea how you're building that, but it's very cool.
what am I missing?
Yeah, I mean it's just between me, Hugo, and Twitter basically because he posted
Ah,
something today about his new pet project and some fancy music shit. So I'm gonna just check the link later and then drop it in the description.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Yes,
Yeah, cool.
UI is
Cool.
composed,
Compose,
obviously.
compose all the things.
Um, yeah. By the way, I'm saying this to Hugo, but this goes for anyone in the audience. If you do something cool that you like in Compose and you want to share with us how you did it, even if it doesn't necessarily work with Bundle, we can still do like an episode where you explain how you made something really cool. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah,
We're here for
yeah,
the
yeah.
cool factor just as much as we're here for the useful, like objectively useful stuff. But cool is useful. It helps our souls, I like to think. So there's that. I don't know if it has generated the stuff that it needs, but we'll see in a second.
Try.
So this needs an equals.
Close enough.
So we take the data from the data store. We get the snooze window duration. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to do any of that stuff though, because that's just that. And this, we need to do the same thing we're doing for the rest of those. So we just do this. Essentially changing only the part we care about. So we don't need this. And we don't need this because that was a map and we don't need a map. We just need this set snooze window duration seconds, and that's duration, and we're done. Unable to store new snooze window duration value. Okay. Perfect.
Boom.
So our preferences stuff should be pretty much done. I think we can already commit just this. Small commits, commit small stuff and often. It's a good
Comments
idea.
Are free. Comments are free, my friend.
Until they become NFTs and then you burn down like a square kilometers of the Amazon to commit. Just wait. Just wait.
Yeah. It just so how it's 1 megawatt to store a commit. So that's nice, right?
Yep.
Blockchain.
Lovely shit.
Sure.
Lovely shit.
Dropchain. Where are you going, Spike?
He's tired of being on TV.
Well, look. I mean, can you see him? Why is like this?
No.
Do you see that? Do you see that he still has the leg on the couch? I mean, why does it this stuff? Look at him.
What the fuck is going on?
He's just like that. I mean,
did you break the dog
so
even?
No. He's just there.
He's
just waiting. Yeah.
Spike crashed midway through getting off the sofa?
No. He's just there. Look, it doesn't go anywhere. He's just stretching.
Okay.
Look at it.
Oh, it's so cute.
He's the real MVP.
Fine, fair, fine.
There. It's there. Here you go.
Dog not responding. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Spy. This is the downward facing dog and or half on the couch.
Okay, so brilliant. I will not add the proper setting for the duration of the window yet. I will only add the debug thing where we just have, a button that sets the window duration to 15 seconds or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So settings, what does this? Is this already inside of a column? Yes. Okay, we don't need this.
It's a double column because there is like a title.
Yeah, but we don't need this, so we can just have column scope and get rid of this. That just appends stuff. This is a private thing, so it's fine to use a column scope receiver. In general, I would recommend against, like for public composables or non-private composables in general, don't put a receiver here because it limits where you can use it and it makes it essentially non-reusable unless it is really made to be used in like a column only, then it's fine. But in general sense, try to avoid it and just pass in a modifier instead where you can do those things. In this case, I don't even know if we need that. I think we do not, because this is just a modifier settings row. Yeah, we don't even need it. So you see, most of the time you don't need it. And I'm just gonna check. This is a column that contains the about app row. Right, because that has a bunch of text things. But this is fine. We just need to add our modifier here, which is settings row. Clickable false. Okay. A MIDI controller rather than a sound generator. Oh, nice. Yeah, Mark, you always have good shit in your... You have been blogging for so long that there's always something interesting and useful in your backlog.
Yes, and super off topic for what I do and what I understand. So like, what the fuck?
Anyway, by the way, I just
always
realized,
learning new things.
Yeah, I just realized that this is probably not what I wanted to do. Yeah, no, I want to put this in a box. The reason why is that I don't want the button to take the whole width. I just want the row to take the whole width and the button to be at the center. So I will do this instead. So it has a modifier and content alignment center. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, that should be fine. I think we can also, we cannot do the preview directly because it takes an argument, but we can do preview composable, which is debugs. I cannot type. Debug settings preview. And this is bundle theme and the preferences row. Why doesn't it? Oh, yeah. DPR and no up. That's fine. And I can actually have a preview now, which is good. Also need to make this private. I need to. I don't know why it has missed it at some point. Something fucked up, but yeah, I will go and make this private. There's no reason why previews shouldn't be private.
Fair enough.
So yeah, by the way, this is how you change the default templates that you get.
Yeah.
So easy peasy. Okay, let's build. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe Ivan, oh, there it is. Ivan, maybe you can put you can get a link to Oboe. You know what Oboe is?
Oboe. Nope.
Oboe is like a low-level sound library for Android. Think of it as the EXO player of audio, low latency audio.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oboe Android. Let's see. Oh, yeah, but it's like from Google itself.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Does this work?
Audio library. Jesus, open source C++ library.
Feeling the pain?
I'm actually PTSD much. Man. Well, I mean, was almost 10 years ago we were doing this stuff with Stefano. And yeah. When I was working on very small things running Linux, you ended up doing a lot of C++ and C and whatever at the time. Today I would probably do Rust. I have like a serious curiosity with Rust. But I don't do much shit with, like low-level system stuff anymore. And if I have to build something desktop now, I'm going all about Compose for desktop. So I don't have any need, or
Okay.
He's back on the couch.
By the way, the small spike cam is very, very centered on the sofa. If you can crop it a bit, we can see Spike better.
Let's try to... No, should I just crop it?
If you can.
How do I crop it? Well, let's see. This is like live tweaking. Let's see.
Maya says Alt to crop.
Alt on OBS?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Need a remote controllable spike cam that Twitch can control. Outsource
I need to...
spike cam. Yeah, I don't think you can get away with the 20 euro budget that even set for this. Unfortunately, it's a bit too much. You folks are too fancy. Too fancy.
Okay, let's try to do this. Oh, fuck me.
Did you say fuck?
No, I'm trying to understand how was it?
We
Okay,
don't
it's
swear
Alt,
on this.
right?
No.
Oh,
Why am I
oh
even
yeah. Okay,
pretending?
something like this should work. It's probably a bit like this. Yeah, it should be better. It's more spiked now.
How
Is
is
it
this?
better?
I mean, it's outside of the view, but yes, probably better.
What do you mean outside the view?
Yeah, because you're cut in the small, like you're in a smaller rectangle. So
Oh yeah, okay. So how about now?
yeah, better.
He's also sleeping. Oh man, I love this. He doesn't
I
really
don't
care
get
about
this.
anything.
Like, why is it saying messages for web are available on the computer you've paired? I've never paired a computer to this emulator. Okay. Fine. Anyway. Anyway. Okay, let's add our thingy thing to have words are missing from my head right now. Yes, we want to have a checkbox or a switch thing that we can use to say, oh, use the debug duration for the window. So what we want to do is to have a row that has a switch and some text. I don't know if I broke the emulator, Mark. I didn't do anything to break it this time. Like I take ownership of the things I break, but I don't think I can claim that I broke this. It's just I ran it and it decided that for some reason. I don't know. So I was saying I need to create a row and put a label and a switch and wire it all up. I decided that I'm lazy and I can just reuse the Crashlytics switch thingy that we have created. I am going to copy paste it because it's slightly different. The way we have it is the way we want to have it is the other way around. So we have the row that has the text first and then the switch. So the switch is on the right hand side. But apart from that, it's going to be looking the same. So this is fine. So this one I need to rename is on Santi. Do I want a gazillion callbacks or do I want a single callback with a sealed class or an enum thing that tells us the event type? What would you do even?
The event type inside.
Okay.
Because I can pattern match on a sealed class, so I like that. The compiler is helping me, right?
Yeah. So private sealed class debug preferences event. Set event could be command. I don't know. So the first one we have is object send test notification, which is debug preferences event. Okay, then we have another one, which is data class. Use short snooze window. And this is enabled. So we can have a value. Can have a value that tells us whether that should be enabled or disabled. And so far, so good. That's fine. Now, this needs to take a debug preferences event, which means that in turn...
Mark is pointing out that I don't think we named something.
No, but I haven't created a variable yet, so that's...
this guy, man, is no variables. It's everything is like so functional with Sebastiano.
Oh, no I can't say thing. Never. I just saw the chat. Ivan, you should have warned me. Okay, I will not use the T word for a bit. Was it 5 minutes?
Uh-huh.
But I can
Let
still
me run it.
swear. So I can say shit instead of that word.
Fair
Damn you,
enough.
Afzal! You meddling kids, if it weren't for you, etc., etc. Okay, so I can now do the same shit down here. And I can just say this shit then is the use blah blah banana banana. Fine. I need the state for this shit though. Yes.
This is working smoothly.
Yes, it's perfectly fine. Can I say nothing? Yeah, I can say nothing.
No cursing.
No
Yeah,
cursing.
sure.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
Okay,
And we
then
need to get rid of this stuff.
I am going to
Yeah.
say, instead of the TNS words, I'm going to say Mark. So everything is going to
Whoa.
be Mark.
Oh man, that's brutal.
I mean, there's not a mark I can do about this.
Yeah, yeah. Mark through. Uh, oh, this is so bad. Well, at least we don't get flagged on YouTube. No, that's there's also that.
Just need not to share too much, to swear too much between the first 30 seconds, I think. But yeah, this
Okay.
mark is very annoying. You see, it works perfectly fine.
Oh man. This uh
Mark, you're not the only
anyway,
one
so
that can troll.
yeah, apparently that's what you get, right? When you
Yeah,
mark around
that's
with wrong
karma.
people. uh so so where are we, Sebastiano? Where are we? Talk to me.
We're at the point where I'm probably doing something stupid, but it's normal. So,
Okay. So tell me
um,
something that I don't know already.
right. I am thinking. Okay. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to go back and change marks up later, but you see. Uh, tell me when like this. How do you say Calvario in English?
Oh yeah. Calvario. I don't know. I
But
mean,
yeah,
Torture will be like the
that
pretty
mark.
close, but yeah.
This is so
Anyway,
annoying.
so
So what I need to do is I need to pass in
yes.
the flow.
Uh-huh.
So I need the use debug. Use short snooze window, and this is flow, which is a flow of Boolean. Yeah, I'm just trying to think how to do this, Mark, because the idea is that in the preferences we have the value. No, it's not purgatory, Mark. It's more like the tribulations that Jesus went through
Passion, Jesus'
on his way
passion
to the
kind of thing.
cross, or something along those lines. There's a name for it, which in Italian is Calvario, and
And in
I don't
English,
know.
apparently, is Calvary. Can it be
Then
Calvary?
there you go. It's a.
Yeah, Calvary. Calvary.
I
Yeah,
hate this
fair enough.
mark where I cannot say the S word.
Yeah, we know. Anyway.
Yeah, carrying our own cross, except the cross this time is made of Afzal and Mark. So thank you for this.
Thank you for supporting the stream.
Sorry?
Thank you for supporting the stream.
Did I? Nobody saw
No.
anything. It's fine.
We are gonna edit it in post prod.
Am I though? Am I gonna bother?
Yeah.
So
I
what I was
don't
saying
know.
is that we need the flow, and then we need to. If I could say, I wouldn't need to. That's true. So I need to take the boolean and map it to, like, bind it to the state of the Switch, which also makes me think of Nintendo Switch all the time for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe because it's called the same. Anyway,
And you want to play it?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Let's see.
I do not. Do I need the spacer? I don't need the spacer in this case. I just need the modifier here that says that this is gonna fill the available space. No, wait. Sorry, I always forget. So wait, and there's one F. Perfect. And I am also going to put a padding just in case to the end. So end is single padding. Perfect. Great. Names. Thank you very much. Okay. So now we don't really. Oh no, yeah, we need to instead of doing by remember, we need to take this and collect as state and initial is false. Yes. So the initial is false.
Do you need to launch it? No, you just do import. Okay.
What?
No. I was wondering what the problem was. You just needed to import.
Oh, I
so
see.
The
Maya.
timer is
Maya has
over.
asked for a spike.
Yes, you should be seeing him, right?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay.
It's a beautiful mark.
Well, the thing is over, so you can talk like a normal person now.
Oh, fuck. Finally. Finally. I fucking hated that. I mean, it was fun, but I hated that at the same time. Okay. So now what I need to do is I need to do on debug preference click, which is use short blah, 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 but inverted because it's toggled. Oh, right. And it's the event. So debug preferences event dot use short snooze window and extra parenthesis. Okay, that's fine. This is toggleable state. This is use short data. By the way, if you're wondering, yeah, I know, Mark. I would have done the same. The semantics thing here, in case you weren't there when we first did. So this is saying to Compose and to screen readers and other accessibility things that this row composable is actually something that can be toggled on and off. And then the current state that it has is this one. I don't remember if there is like there is also a switch.
No, I think it's toggle.
Maybe. Because there's properties. No, I don't think so.
Property. Can you check what you have?
I mean, we can check what the switch does, but I think it just sets where the fuck is it? Oh no, it's the role.
Role switch.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter here too much because the role is used there, is used there, is used here. It's used in the semantics, so you can say the role is that blah, blah, blah,
toggleable state as well.
Yeah, toggleable state is what we already are setting, so that's fine. I don't know if we need to set it to say I'm a switch.
I'm a switch. I'm a No, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Okay, so
but that's actually nice because I think it's also, I mean, accessibility, right? We are mindful people. We care.
Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking about is there's only properties. I don't remember what merge descendants does. Whether semantic information provided by the owning component and its descendants should be treated as one logical entity. Yes.
I
So in
think
this case, it should be true.
Yeah, the whole text and switch is basically one thing. That's the idea, right? Okay.
Yeah, although I'm not sure if this means it's not going to be readable anymore.
What do you mean?
In the sense that if you use merge descendants, I think that the text disappears. So you would have to tell it, oh, I have a text. So maybe there is like a semantics property
content description
text. There you go. So what you can do, and I think this is probably going to be something we can extract and reuse in the onboarding as well at this point. So right now we have
properties. I guess
we
it's more
can
than one.
move this out at this point, and just as we have the toggleable state, we can also set the text.
Oh, nice.
Which is this.
Nice.
Why does it not like it? Because it's a composable and it's not a composable.
Extract the string.
Yes. Yes.
Switch label.
Switch text. And requires a list of annotated string. What?
What the heck? What? I mean, what? I mean, what's this? The toggleable state. Okay. So, what?
No.
It requires a list of what? Annotated string. Okay.
Annotated string. I mean, I can just do this, I guess. That's fine.
Okay. But what's an annotated string?
It's a string with annotations. Like a spannable string, I guess. Where you can put spans and paragraph
can
styles.
Use builder. Okay.
Yeah, you can also use builder, but given that our
whatever, there's a constructor. Okay.
We have used it somewhere else, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Nope. Maybe I've used it somewhere else entirely. Who knows? I don't know. Obviously. And then I need to do use blah, blah, blah here. I don't need to do any of this. Perfect. Okay. So I don't think this is perfect, 100% perfect, because technically, if we, it's the same thing as in the onboarding, where if we click on the onboarding on the Crashlytics thing, if you click the row, it toggles the switch. But if you click and the ripple is the whole row. But if you click the switch, it doesn't ripple the whole row. It only like the switch consumes the event. So Fabio is saying another option is to use the toggleable modifier and the roll.switch so that the entire row is clickable. Yeah, that also works, I guess. That also works. But that's still, I'm not entirely sure how the text stuff is handled. Because you can tell it the role, which is fine, but then can you tell it the text? I'm not sure. Also, is there role? Yeah. So essentially doing the same thing here, you would have role and you would have, you would have here role.switch. So this is essentially the same thing. What is build data? What did you say even? Are you
I have
hiding
no
behind
idea.
Spike now?
I have no idea. I have
It
no idea.
happened.
I
It
Yeah, I may
happened.
have, or like I can't English anymore at some point.
Fair enough.
It's getting. Plus, I'm learning Spanish, so I'm even more confused than usually.
Oh, you're putting S's everywhere.
Yeah, I'm like it's a very cliche kind of way, but pretty straightforward for Italian speaking. I mean, it's like like a Latin language, so it's way more approachable than German for me.
No shit.
German, I struggled so much. Um,
And then
when they ask me even what language are you learning this year, Rust, Scala, Spanish.
Spanish.
That also works. That also works.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's a very popular language, right? I think it's like fourth most popular language in the world.
What, Spanish?
I think it's Yeah, I think
No,
it's
it's
like.
the most popular language.
Are you sure? I
Yeah.
think well,
Or it used to be for
probably
sure.
spoken. I think it's Chinese, just Mandarin Chinese. Wow, like I'm like a savage. It's Mandarin. Uh, let's say most languages. This is the kind of information that you can show off at
Parties?
parties. Yeah, like the
Which kind of
the.
parties are you going?
Well, I mean, this is the some sort of icebreaker kind of thing. Okay, so according to Wikipedia,
Yeah.
you have English. Okay, so it's the list of as having 40 million or more. Okay, 40 million speaking. Okay, so you have English,
Yeah.
and then you have Mandarin Chinese, Hindi. Oh, that's also true, and then there is Spanish, and
Ah,
then standard Arabic. So yeah, I was kind of close.
you were correct.
Oh, yeah. Actually, the surprising one, I mean, kinda, is French. That is seventh on the list before Russians. And I'm like, man, I mean,
Not really
Fre-
surprising.
French, and then I remember, oh yeah,
Half of
history,
Africa?
right? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. So that's not good, but apparently it's there. So yeah, I will go for fourth language. First, I mean, I can speak the first most popular and the fourth most popular language. That's good. And I can travel to the US basically everywhere, and I can talk to people.
Okay. So in the meantime, I've started creating the view model
Okay.
so that we can actually do the like wire up the UI in the preferences. Turns out we're probably gonna be ending with just the preferences stuff in the UI, but it's fine. We're not in a rush. We can take it slow and paint
Yeah.
a happy little cloud in code. I mean, I'm curly.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
by the way, I just remembered that we all mark a variable, and I created a variable, so I need to rename that.
go for
Fuck.
it.
What was the name?
The name is Spike Cam.
Spike cam. Okay, I'm sorry, but I need to leave something that is mildly reminding me of what is there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Um, okay, that's fine. This needs to implement view model, and then I think it's mostly fine. Oh, right, I could have copied this instead, which is Boolean, and it's much easier. Oh, this is also Boolean. Oh, well. What? Wait, is this the right preferences? Yes. Is get snooze. Right.
What? Don't you like the
That's
name?
a flow. No, it's fine. I was mostly thinking that because
Oh, but
I
that's
need
an int,
to,
right? It's a flow of
yes, I
int.
need to
Okay.
map it.
Okay.
Map it to it equals data store preferences dot that. And if it's the same, then it's the long one. If it's different, then it's the short one. I think it's good enough for now. Okay, and I guess similarly here. Yeah. Why is this? All right, because I copied the wrong thing. I have copied the wrong thing. I needed to set this. Okay. So set use blah blah blah. And da da da.
No, we don't say copy pasta. No, it's
No,
no, we
sorry.
don't say that.
We don't say
It's
that. It doesn't really make too much sense
yeah.
because we don't say paste. So
Yeah.
it's in colla, which is way too different. It doesn't work. So this is if enabled, then it's like 15, else the default. Okay,
Come on.
and I will also extract this. Yes, duration. Okay, fine. And I will create companion object. It needs to have const val short snooze window duration seconds, which is 15. So I can just use this and private. Okay, so we have this set up. Oh, by the way, you might be wondering why I am doing this here instead of doing it directly in the UI. The reason is that this way the flow that arrives to the UI is always the same. If I do mapping in the composable, I am creating a new flow, and that's gonna very much confuse compose, and you will end up creating a new flow every time it recomposes, which in this case, like, it's a waste of resources, but it doesn't have like a dire effect where everything fucks up. But you might have a flow that when you start collecting from it, so on start, it does something, it has side effects, and if you subscribe every time, sorry, I use a RX terminology, but if you start collecting from the flow, even the RX thing is just a throwback Thursday, right?
Yeah, I mean, shit. I need to be honest. I constantly say observable, and I mean, it's too much knowledge, at the back. I really struggle with the whole collect kind of thing. It's just, I think it's because, I mean, we already had the observer pattern, right, way before RX, so the terms were already there. So
Yep.
I don't know. Probably I'm just used to. It's
It's
easier.
just a old man used to his
Yeah,
old
old man.
ideas.
old man yelling at new libraries.
Yes. Oh,
Back in the
dude.
days, we had the observer patterns.
I need to pass a flow to this. Oh, God.
Back in the days, I mean, you're joking, but you know, I presented the book for the first time in it was Droidgon Berlin in 2015,
Wow.
and the RX was just starting as
But
like a bit of a kind of getting mainstream kind of
mm-hmm,
ish.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And if you think about that, it's like yesterday, basically, right? I mean, it feels like it was born, it grew up, it died, and it's like what, 6 years, 7 years, right? You know the how fast our industry works.
Yeah.
At the same
And
time, we have the same shit for like 40 years ago, right? And nothing changes, but everything's constantly
are
changing.
you talking about
Uh,
COBOL or something else specifically?
well, I mean, that's no, I mean, like, the way of building things, like, things like functional programming or like object programming, object-oriented programming, like, that's super old stuff. But at the same time, it's always changing. Oh, this is a new library for doing this. Always reinventing the same thing. So
Okay,
once it,
so
Mhm.
it looks like it is showing up the right thing. I gotta subscribe and dispose, or maybe not, and things just crashed. I don't know what you're referring to, Hugo, but I trust you. I don't know if that's a good idea, but yeah. So, oh yeah, this says enable crash reporting. Fair point. I need to change that. Oops.
Let's create another string, right?
Yep. This is debug preference. Um, short snooze window. Create string as like use short 15-second snooze windows. Okay. It's also saying true, which is weird because it shouldn't be true. Because I think the default is false. But I might have fucked up something else, so that's entirely fine. Yeah, Hugo, I know you're very trustworthy to a point. Mark, yeah, you can be trusted on trolling. That's true. You can be trusted on many things, but also not on others. Let's put it this way. Let's see if we can get this done. Then I did press run, but I don't think Studio or the emulator agreed with that. Anyway, so preferences. It says true by default, which is weird because am I using the right thing? Yes. I mean, the only explanation is that for a change, I fucked up the preferences, the mapping here. So use this. What is stored in the preferences? Oh, probably there's nothing in the preferences. I think that's the problem. So if I set it, ah, oops. All right, the callback doesn't know about the actions. That's why it's posting test notifications. Which is, yeah, that's what that does. What is this? It's here, and I need to extract this. Probably is the best thing to do. So handle test not debug preference click it. And I can create this function, event, yes, yes, it's private, and then I can do when, and let's do pattern matching. Yay! Let's go on an adventure. Yay! Not what I meant to do. Yay! Okay. So send test notification. Post that. Ah, yeah, it needs the context. Context and event. Actually, scratch that. Event first, content next. Context. Okay, good. Now we need to handle this. It's not at all obvious that you haven't worked on feature stuff for a while, is it? Seb has forgotten how features feature. I haven't. It's just I, as usual, underestimated how much time it would take to do this shit. But hey, at some point we need to do this stuff, right? We need to build this up at some point. We can't always have guests that teach us interesting things. Sometimes you are stuck with me. Oh, God. Okay, so if it's a use short snooze window thing, then I guess... Am I doing this right? I'm probably doing it wrong. I am most definitely doing this wrong. I think, so I suspect the problem here is that I'm passing the callback one layer too high. This probably, like this action shouldn't be done here in the first place. I think we all agree with that. But also, use short snooze window. It's weird because to act after I get that, I would have to have the view model, but I don't have it here. So I probably passed, like I bubbled up the event way too high. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do this. I have removed that. That's fine. That's okay. I can remove that callback, which is good. At some point, we'll need to clean this shit up, but that day is not today. So yes, I need to handle that stuff here. So I'll put this one here where I have handle debug preference click, and this takes it. Also to be noted, this is stupid. This is better. Callback always the last one for fairly obvious reasons that you can then do this. This requires a context, so I don't need the context here anymore. I think where, there it is. Yes, I don't need this anymore, but I need it here. So I have the context and I can pass it here. Context. Okay. Okay. I think this is a bit better than it was before, because now I have I can also pass the view model here. Back preferences view model, add the parameter, yes. Separate lines, thank you. And now here we can do view model dpvm dot set use blah blah blah, and this is gonna be event dot enabled. Okay, this makes sense. I'm also going to rename this to view model because it was too long. Yeah, I'm breaking shit. So what? You're here for that, to see me break things, pretty much. One last thing I would do is I would move this from here to the view model. I don't think it should stay. this behavior belongs in the UI layer. It should be in the view model. Yeah, it belongs in the view model. So tap, and this is view model dot blah blah blah, and the view model is this, and this goes here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And I want to pass in the context to the view model because you don't want to hold the view model, the context into the view model because you don't want to leak it. Okay, I think we have cleaned it up a bit. Shall we try and run this? Ivan, while it builds, do you want to give away some stickers? What have you done? What are you posting? I see you. You're muted though. But I see you, but I don't hear you.
It's just for Mark and Hugo. It's just something that I did in the meantime. I hope they will appreciate. So let's run.
Fine.
So
Good.
that's good. That's good. That's a very smooth. It's just one color, one thing. That's it. And I can make it limited edition if necessary. So
Yeah, make it
let's try.
limited edition. Only 5 people in the world can have that T-shirt.
Yeah. Also, if 6 people buy it, I will be very surprised. So,
Yeah, but then you can say it's limited edition, right?
oh yeah. You can. Well, but if you cannot buy the T-shirt, we can probably sell you an NFT of the picture of the T-shirt that Mark bought. So we can. I
Che
mean,
al
there is
mercato
that,
mio
right?
padre comprò.
Yeah, that's how internet works apparently, right? You don't need to buy things anymore. You just need to buy the receipt that you have the things. So yeah, probably I'm gonna buy a receipt for a Tesla in the next 6 months. I'm never gonna drive a Tesla, but you never know. Here is the receipt. Jokes aside, don't do NFTs because the planet is burning. So don't do
Yeah.
that shit.
If you really have to do NFTs, at least don't do them in Ethereum, please. Please. I mean, you
Whatever.
want to waste your
Let's.
money, go ahead, but use proof of stake chains. Don't use proof of work, please.
I really struggle with the idea of just burning down a planet for buying the receipt of the Mona Lisa. Anyway, let's try to give away some stickers.
So Ivan, should we do NFTs?
Fuck no. Man, no, don't push it.
Oh,
Don't push this. This stuff is so bad. Anyway, so just let's go back to positivity. Run it. Roll. Boom. Here we go. So we have a winner for today giveaway of our stickers. So let's see. Droid Harsh. And Droid Harsh is also a subscriber. So congratulations. You get the standard Angry Pizza sticker, and you also get the Holo sticker. So thank you for your support. We are gonna reach out. I'm going to reach out and get the information about the shipping. So stay tuned. Check your Twitch messages or whispers or whatever they call it. So the message and yeah, I'm gonna just ask for your address. We're gonna
Oh,
send it.
wow. Someone bought a
What happened?
T-shirt.
What? Oh, Jesus
Someone bought
Christ.
your fancy new T-shirt, Ivan.
Yeah.
So-
I wonder. Damn it. Thank you.
It did say anonymous.
Yeah, sure, anonymous. Anyway, thank you for the support.
Thank you.
For the support. So Droid Harsh, I'm just gonna send
Oh, it
you a
wasn't
message.
Hugo. Okay, it wasn't Hugo.
Okay, fair enough. It was Hugo. Okay.
Hugo says it
So
wasn't Hugo, so I trust Hugo
yeah, yeah, yeah.
sometimes.
That's so Droid Harsh, I added you. I asked you to become our friends on Twitch. So the moment you accept our friendship, I will be able to
Our magic
contact.
friendship, you mean? It's
Yeah,
magic.
super magic friends. I mean, we are giving away stickers, so we are
Yeah,
super magic. Magic. Anyway,
BFFs.
I'm so super exposed. I need to fix the webcam. Well, as long the dog is perfect. Look at
Yeah.
him. No, no problem. Zero
Let's
problems
talk
in life.
priorities, right?
Jesus, man. Look at him. I mean, why would you? I love him.
He does not give half a shit, which is
Yeah,
fine.
zero,
Dogs
zero.
shouldn't.
Zero, zero, zero. I mean, look. I mean, he's just look like that. He's not sleeping. He's just laying like this. He just gets to the border of the couch, and that's it. That's how. I know. I know. I mean, weird,
That's
weird.
how
Labradors are
adorable he is.
weirdos. Weirdos. Anyway, this is good. So, Sebastiano, where are we?
I am doing things because I can, pretty
Wow.
much. While you
Wow.
were giving away stuff, I was just tweaking a bit the debug settings area down here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um,
You know what, Sebastiano? The now that I see the settings screen, right? So we are basically building like a preference screen that is pretty much.
yep,
It's okay. I don't know if it's material design, like according specs, but I like the idea, right? We have separators, we have a title, we have subtitles with
it's very
content.
basic. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm pretty much sure that the composable that we are using to build this can be reused anywhere else, right? So you can build with bundle at some point like a small library or composable that you can reuse
You mean
in
like
projects.
the lines here we have?
Yeah, you have a composable
Super
that is
basic
basically.
stuff.
Yeah, but I keep, even with the XML stuff, I keep rebuilding the stuff in every app. Most of the time you just build it from scratch because you're like, oh, you know what, it's just a couple of text views and you go for it. But
Yeah.
I like the idea of starting to put this thing together in some sort of tiny reusable composable library.
So Afzal says
Okay,
that there's two already. Compose
okay, fair
prefs
enough.
and compose preferences. I think if we want to do our own, we're gonna call it spike preferences.
Yeah, well, there's like preferences.
That's an easy win.
Uh, that's how you get the stars on GitHub. You
Yep.
just put a dog in there.
Yep.
Um, so okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Uh, uh,
Okay. And I think I'm just going to run static analysis because probably I fucked up something somewhere. That's fine. But yeah, I knew spike preferences would work well.
it's a catchy. It's a
Yeah, it's easy.
catchy.
It's easy. Your dog has a catchy name, so there's
I
that.
mean, he was named after Buffy the Vampire Slayer character.
Really?
Yeah, my
But
wife loved.
isn't she called Buffy?
Yeah, but my wife loved Spike.
Sorry, couldn't
Uh,
resist.
yeah, there was also an easy one. But yeah. That's what you do. Very um, like incredible female role model from our
Hmm.
generation. I mean, Buffy. If you check the TV series, it aged super well. It's like it's
I will
it's nice.
confess something. Maybe I've seen a few episodes, but not too many. Like very, very
Well,
few.
yeah. Well, I mean, you I mean, if you liked it or not, but that's the type of things that I liked from our generation of TV series. I mean, I miss the female role model that we had. Like kind of Sarah Connor, Ripley,
Mm-hmm.
Xena, Buffy. And there's a bunch of them. They were kicking ass, like like incredible. What the fuck is this?
What is what?
Oh yeah, no. I'm looking at the search, the
Ah,
libraries.
yeah, but nobody else is, so
Okay.
it's a secret.
Oh, shh.
It's a
Okay.
secret.
It is a
Um,
secret indeed.
it's a 100% secret thing. Yeah, I'm just googling
Oh,
the libraries that Afzal mentioned in the chat earlier. That's it. Because I didn't know they existed, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. Um,
well, that's actually a lot of stuff in there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll just
This is
gonna
good.
link one of the two, the one I
Yeah,
found,
thank
which
you.
also
I'm
does
gonna
the
just
data store stuff for you, which is
yeah.
nice, I guess.
That what I was seeing. I mean, I'm gonna add this to the episode notes because this is great. Thanks.
Yeah, we haven't
Thank
even
you
seen the other
for.
one, but fuck the other one. This is nice.
Wow, that
That's how
was
you
brutal, but
choose. That's how you choose your dependencies. Like first one, yes,
yeah,
looks
but
nice.
you never know. I mean, maybe they have a dog picture in the README. I mean,
Right.
we should
I
check.
mean, like a dog or a cat or any cute animal
We'll
in the preferences.
we'll
Oh
do.
no, wait!
Yeah,
I
we'll.
just noticed something that has just
Oh
brought
no,
it
it's a
from yes to no.
yeah. That's a showstopper for Sebastiano.
Yep. Sorry. Nope. It's on
Okay.
Jetpack. Fuck that.
So let's say if the other one is on JCenter, probably we are better off with our own implementation.
I mean, you never know. But I mean, jokes aside, I
Sebastiano
think we should
doesn't
wrap it up
like.
for today.
Yeah.
You're going to sell them, I guess. The name Spike Preferences is an NFT. No, Mark. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
No.
We're not.
Uh, oh
Um,
man. So spoiler. Also, the other one is on Jetpack. Bum
is
bum
it?
bum.
Well,
Yeah.
then we have a perfect reason not to use either of them.
Oh man. You're actually harsh with these people.
No, the thing is, I understand that putting stuff on Maven Central is a bit of a hassle, and I can understand your project is at 0 dot something, you haven't bothered yet. But like the second one, Compose Prefs, is at 1 dot something. If it's at 1 dot something, fucking put it on Maven Central. If you can't be
Yeah.
bothered publishing it, I can't be bothered using it.
Okay.
That's
Fair
it.
enough. Fair
I
enough.
don't
Fair
want to
enough.
use npm for Android.
Okay. Well,
Um, End of rant.
yeah. That's
Sorry, I got carried away.
yeah. Well, I mean that's legit. That's legit. Okay. I mean that's fair. We can consider it hot take of the episode.
Yeah,
Sebastiano
I'm
doesn't
sure
like
someone is gonna
Jetpack.
clip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Shitback is shitback. Yes,
oh my
Hugo.
god.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
making I'm not making the t-shirt for that, sorry.
Are you
Uh
not? Are you sure? Should
no,
I
I'm
make
not.
it? Oh, I guess
Oh,
that's why you never shared the credentials to edit the stuff in the store with me.
fair enough. Yeah. That's the only thing that I didn't give you, probably. Yeah,
No,
because
but
you are
there's
not
a like,
trustworthy.
it's a good idea. It's a good
You are
idea.
not trustworthy, my friend. But I have a t-shirt for you. So, um, beautiful people, I thank you for the laughs, for the support, and Sebastiano, we are parking this for now, right? Because next Sunday we have Chuck, right?
Yes. We
And
have
I'm gonna.
no next Sunday we have Mark, and then on Wednesday we have Chuck.
Oh, okay.
We
So
we
what are
are
we doing with
booked
Mark?
until the 9th of February. So we're gonna pick it up. Well, we have other things booked after that, but everything is fully booked until the 9th of February included. So we're gonna pick it up the first time we have some spare time. Because I want to, start putting some work into the core features. So at some point we get to something we can at least publish as a beta, whatever release. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm willing to. I'm super okay if we want to start with Firebase app distribution, so we can go a bit. It's easier to set up the Play Store. The Play Store is like a big task, and we need an account. So Firebase probably could be like a easier way.
We want to try and get someone from Firebase? Question mark.
Well, I mean, I love Firebase. So if you can give me
Are
somebody
you gonna
from
fanboy
Firebase,
all over whoever
oh man,
comes?
yeah, shit. I mean, I don't know if I have some kind of swag from Firebase, but if I have, probably I have socks, so it wouldn't be like
I have
appropriate
the
to
socks. I
just.
was checking if I have them on, but no. Today is banana socks, I'm afraid.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but I mean, I don't know if we know somebody from Firebase that wants to join. I mean, I love the product. I know that
Yeah,
it's like a
think I
conglomerate of
do.
tools. Firebase is love.
Do I?
Um,
Maybe I do. Yeah, I can ask.
so what are we doing with Mark on
We're
Sunday?
doing war stories. So,
Okay.
if you remember, you and Mark are supposed to be sharing war stories.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure. Of course I
Contracting
remember.
war stories, I mean.
Yeah. So it's not going to be much of a coding, but more like Q&A kind of thing. So do we want to get some Slido as well for the next episode? So we give people the chance to
Sure.
get some questions. So let me
Sure.
think about that. I'm going to post everything on Twitter if we do it. So also Mark can prepare some answer. So yeah, this was great. So
Yeah.
looking forward to the next coding episode. In the
Senior
meantime,
dev war stories. I can probably help with some of that. I need to think about them. But in the past few years, they mostly come down to swing does not fucking work.
and
So
I'm not gonna use your library if you are on Jetpack. So that's the sum it up.
but that's not a war story. It's just a
Okay.
matter of life. Anyway, everyone, see you on Sunday with Mark. Hopefully, bye Spike. Bye Spike. It's too bad he cannot hear me. Otherwise, it'd be like, Spike, hey Spike, hey Spike.
He's actually sleeping.
Ooh.
He's sleeping because he's twitching. I'm inside of it.
Right, he is.
Anyway.
He's dreaming. He's dreaming about compiling. Probably. That's why he's twitching.
It's anyway. Beautiful
Have
people.
a great one.
Have a
Bye,
nice
folks.
evening.
Thank you for
Ciao,
joining
ciao.
us. And see you on Sunday. Bye bye.